Sorry I'm late. I was watching a bad movie.
Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Late Starters.
I don't want to give the movie credit. I'm not naming the movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to support the movie because it was bad.
It was bad, and I was thinking about it, Tim.
It was Friday the 13th.
It was
6.
No.
Friday the 13th, 11, Back for More. Back for More back.
As soon as
Jason got back.
As soon as you realize you ran out in the bit, just look and be like, what? Did you say something?
Who's here?
That's the part where...
No, Austin, go on.
Yeah, that's the part where Alex does that and you're hung completely onto dry. You're like, I don't have any more bit.
She do that. Go on.
No. Yeah.
Go on, Austin. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, Nate's back.
Hey!
That must mean we're doing a sequel.
That's the first letter of the alphabet.
Yeah.
And then there's 25 other ones.
Right before you get to E.
All the way.
No, there's
very,
like
very
more.
extraordinary, and you are the one.
More than anyone that you adore. Oh, okay.
I only know it from Little Rascals. Stop! Can you lock these things?
I think
You
you
can!
might need to.
Did I cut this out?
Austin, it
I
sounds
just
like you're
lowered
loading like a desert eagle.
Yeah. You know why? Shaq's coming over, and just in case I can't dunk on him, I'm going to give him the gun. So he doesn't.
Spoiler
He
alert,
doesn't
that
get
would
it.
Really
kill him.
wondering where you were going with that.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to give him
Here
the
you
gun
go,
as a
sir.
present.
Thank you for.
Thank you for coming over
Yeah.
and letting me attempt to dunk.
A
Like,
traditional
just-
gift for
expensive
Shaquille O'Neal. A gun.
when we take out all the death threats, like this intro is going to be like 30 seconds long. We've been sitting here for 15 minutes.
Shaq,
It's only
if you
been
ever hear
15.
this, come on the show,
only-
and we'll give you a pistol as a gift.
Desert
And a
Eagle.
high five. And we won't ask you to lift any one of us above your head. It would be
Yeah.
nice if we did, though.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
But
I will ask.
to be
We won't do any of that.
to be warned, I'm
These
gonna
are promises
dunk on
we
your
can't
ass.
make.
I will.
Yeah.
I
No,
will,
you won't.
I'll get him a pistol.
None of these things are going to happen.
Yes.
You absolutely will want to get. You'll go right up to him and be like, "Uppies."
No.
You know you will.
So what upbeat?
You know you're going to. Don't
So-
promise that you won't.
What I said was I wouldn't ask him to lift me above his head. Uppies is
Uppies
not that
different.
question.
Shaq, if you don't
What if
give
I did that?
Alex uppies, I'm gonna dunk hard on you.
I'm gonna
You're
do
not-
it, but
you're
like
not
in a
gonna-
grown man voice. I want to come up to him and be like, "Hey, so uppies or just between you and me, uppies?"
Kaycie,
My organs.
what would you do if Shaq was here?
Casey's met Shaq.
I've met Shaq.
You are.
Did you ask for uppies?
They told us not to, and then my friend who I worked with was like, "No, uppies, like let's go." And Shaq did it. He was happy to do it.
Amazing.
Shaq loves uppies too. Oh, you want to know the most ironic
Here you
thing
go.
about Shaq and uppies? Nobody can give him uppies.
I feel like that's not true.
Oh.
Who?
I
The
would
Rock
try.
Johnson could.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
Yeah.
What about Jermaine?
Jermaine the Cock
Jermaine
Johnson
O'Neal?
could.
The other
Could-
Laker? The
No.
other O'Neal?
Nope. I'm not going to finish where I was going with that joke.
The other O'Neal. That's where I went with it too. I was like, why would Jermaine O'Neal pick up Shaq?
I thought you guys were
I don't
talking
know
about
who
April
Jermaine
O'Neal.
O'Neal
I thought
is.
we were doing a Turtles
What about
bit
Jermaine
now.
April
Dupree?
O'Neal couldn't pick him up.
Dude, you
How
know
do
what?
you
does.
know?
You know
Well,
what?
she does.
I
Never mind,
hope-
that's spoilers. I can't.
I hope that
She's
Scott
dead?
has not listened to this episode because Alex just said she didn't know who Jermaine O'Neal was.
I don't.
And if he listens to this, he's going to be yelling,
don't either.
"The Malice at the Palace!"
Yeah.
Like,
he was
at
part
the...
of it.
And I'm going to say
Yeah.
their wings sucked. And that's all I'm going to say.
That was
Magic
what
City.
was it? Magic
Magic
City.
City?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That wasn't Malice at the Oh,
Yeah, that's something completely
it's the
different.
thing. I see.
Yeah, it's the thing. You
I
get
see.
it.
Their wings did
No.
suck.
The strip
No,
club.
that wasn't the thing. She legit thought that was the name of the place.
No,
That
I
wasn't- this
did
is not an
not.
Austin
I
bit.
said the right one before Austin did. This is what happens when you guys never listen to me.
I'm sorry to put Magic City's wings on blast, but I got so hyped for them and they let me down so bad. So I'm never coming back.
Was
to
that the
Magic City.
Malice?
Malice
The
at
That
the
is the
Palace
Malice.
between the Pacers and the Pistons.
The
Oh,
Pistons, yeah.
I stopped caring when you said a sports team. You're good.
This was a fight. I don't know if that changes it.
Hey, Tim,
I don't care.
why are they called the Astros?
Because they cheat.
I thought you said ATM.
Yeah, I'm not
At the
playing
moment?
your game.
Play my game, Tim.
And I'm not playing in your
space
game.
with me, Tim. Tim,
Play
play
in
in
what
the
space?
space with me.
Oh, you
What kind of
bullying.
space is it? Is it outer space?
No, it's
Oh,
actually.
no, don't help
Oh
her.
no!
I'm gonna help her. I have to.
She's gonna have to Paul Blart this herself. She's gonna have to get there. Nobody help her.
All right. This space right here is for the recap.
Do you know how much of that we're gonna have to keep in now because that was the
Yep.
sacred that you.
So we were in a maze, and we sent out Pidgey, like looking for the direction that we should go, and that didn't really work. So I thought, like, hey, who does good in mazes is rats and cheese. So I sent out a Rattata. Is that how you say? I think that's how you say it. To lead us through. And then we immediately found some other Pokemon. Hang on, I made notes in my book. Hang on. There was a Meltan, a Zigzagoon, and a Litwick. See, I'm learning them. And then Spoos got pretty hurt. And then we found this statue, Honedge statue in the maze. And then there were some berries, and we gave some berries to the Pokemon. Posey didn't really. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. She doesn't like the berries. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And then we went on to the next section of the maze, and then there was some more Pokemon battles, and then Victor tried to catch like a Zigzagoon, and it's okay. It's okay. It didn't work out great, but it's fine. It's fine. We're working on it. So anyway, Victor was the first one through, and he found a piece of paper, and it had a list on it with like stuff.
Can Victor read them out to the tune of the Pokémon by Weird Al Yankovic, please? Thank you.
So, like,
Behaves I'm too strong in here. I'm on my fossil and jinx. Oh no, I really
Everybody, Pokemon.
God. All right, I need to get sad. Hang on.
Paul just starts clapping.
So,
and
like,
going,
not
"Oh,
the
brilliant."
it's time to Poke.
Austin just starts brooding to bring everybody down.
My love goes to a different school now.
well, as you guys are standing around this statue with like this, it's like a fountain with like water around it. Posey jumps into the water and just starts swimming around. Meow Meow, you see him crawling along the hedges, on the top of the hedges, just looking around as everybody's resting. And Trunks seems to stay away from the water. Rattata gets a little drink out of it. And Victor, as you find this this piece of paper on the ground and look around, Spoons is still nowhere in sight.
Yeah, so after reading the paper, he is just gonna start like pacing around and calling and just being like, Spoons! Spoons, where are you?
Don't hear anything.
He's starting to panic now. He's gonna start climbing up the hedges, like again, to get a higher vantage point.
All right. Yeah, give me an athletics check as you start this climb.
It's time to athletics now. Do 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 do.
With an 11, you start to climb and you get about halfway up. Now, give me a perception check.
Whew.
You hear a faint, and it's south. We'll say south east a little bit from where you are as you're climbing up. You do hear, ah.
Spoons, buddy.
Are you still climbing up?
Yeah.
All right, give me one more athletics check.
Athletics.
As you reach your head, you get to the top and start to pull your head over it, and you've been climbing as fast as you can to get up here, and you do see his little head just float up from the other side of the hedge, and he's looking at you from the other side.
Oh my God! Oh, thank goodness.
And as he rises up a little bit more, he'll start to float over towards you, and you see floating behind him, kind of at an angle where the head is faced towards the ground, is this zigzagoon. And he just floats over the hedge right here and stops. And you see it's engulfed in this purple field.
What? Did what?
Give me an intuition check as you this zigzagoon. It looks it looks
Baffled,
towards
completely
you.
fucking baffled.
Yeah, it looks to you and then back the other way and then back to you, and it looks like it's got a goofy look on its face and its tongue is hanging out.
Oh, jeez. Is it okay? Did you hurt it? Oh boy. Can I examine it and see if it's okay?
Well, at the moment you're hanging at the top of this,
and
right, he's
yeah.
floating right beside you, and so is the zigzagoon.
All right, let's get on the ground, maybe. Thank you. And I'll start climbing back down.
He floats down beside you, the zigzagoon with him, and once he gets to the ground, the zigzagoon is right beside him, just floating right above the ground, and you see its paws swinging towards the ground, like if you're about to put a dog in a pool. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it's doing, and it's just floating there.
Does he want you to
I'll move forward.
catch it?
I don't know. I guess. Can I see if the zigzagoon's okay?
Yeah. Roll me a medicine check.
13.
As you look over this zigzagoon, you see it's a little bit hurt, but you also recognize that this is the same zigzagoon you were battling before.
Oh, buddy, did you bring this for me? Did you bring him for me?
Abra.
Oh, wow.
You can roll an intuition on that.
Hogging all the rolls. I'm sorry, guys.
You can't tell what Spoons meant by that.
Can I roll a Pokemon education to see how uncommon this is?
Yeah.
Just as an outside observer of this, what's going on? What's an 8?
I mean, sometimes Pokemon, like they know their trainers sometimes want to catch Pokemon, and they want to help their trainers build the team. So, as far as that goes, that seems pretty common. But anything else,
Okay.
you don't glean from it.
It appears your Abra has taken a vested interest in helping you build your team out.
I mean, all right. So Spoons, that's really nice of you. I just, it's kind of ran away, and I don't know if I'd feel right just catching it like this.
You
He
see,
kind of turns to Calynn and Ford to be like, "What do I do here?"
Calynn is fully like laid back against this fountain, like the backpack egg on her stomach, just going, "Catch it!"
Yeah, I think that's the move. I think Spoon's helping.
After all, look at that face. How could you say no to that face?
Can I poke the Zigzagoon with my finger? Cause he's very uncomfortable about this.
where do you go to poke him at, or poke it
Side
at?
of his face, like his cheek.
The purple thing that's around, like energy that's around him, like dissipates when your finger goes, and you touch it. You touch her, the Zigzagoon, and it she turns to you and licks your finger.
Oh, that was adorable. Okay.
Calyn's
he'll
gonna
get a
yell
poke.
at. Calyn's gonna yell at you again. That's not what they mean by Pokemon.
I think he'll get a Pokeball out and just be like, "All right, I'll catch you, I guess. If you don't want to hang out with me after this, I'll just heal you up, and if you don't want to hang out with me, I'll let you go. Okay, and he'll drop the ball on it.
And it hits. Right before it hits, you see the purple drop, and it drop to the ground, and then the Pokeball. Roll me a d20.
Watch me fail this. 13.
13. Let me do this calculation real quick. Actually, I already know
Get it,
that's
math
enough.
bitch.
I already knew it. I already had it from before. So the ball, and then you see the little sparks come off as it locks in place. You now have a Zigzagoon, Galarian style.
Oh, good show.
That was the weirdest catch I've ever heard of. But thanks, Spoons. And I'll kind of reach out and pat him.
He accepts the pat.
Okay, but buddy, you can't just run off like that without telling me next time. I was really worried about you.
He leans in and sits back on your shoulder and just looks at you and puts a head or a hand on the back of your head.
Well, new Pokemon. Speaking of thinking you were gone, I found this, you guys, and he'll pull out the piece of paper and show everybody.
Is it something Paul would recognize?
This is nothing that you would have left in here or that is supposed to be in the maze. It's just like a piece of paper.
I'm taking a casual interest.
But it has words on it, right, Austin?
It does.
Do I have to roll for you to tell me what the piece of paper says, or
No, if he hands it to you, yeah, I'll just share the thing if you like passing it around.
yeah?
You already did share the thing.
Oh.
Well,
It's in
reshare
our-
the thing.
It's in our inventory. Okay. All right.
There you go. I got you. Thanks, Alex.
It looks like a shopping list, but with what I'm guessing are Pokemon. It looks like a Pokemon shopping list.
Yeah. When I saw that Aber was on there, I freaked.
It's not a strong team.
What?
And too many anyway.
I was about to say, I don't know that we just saw what Spoons did. That was pretty well rolled.
Well, of course, the individual Pokemon might be fine, but they don't work well together.
One of these isn't even a Pokemon, it's just a fossil of a Pokemon.
Yes, which of course becomes a Pokemon.
Well, if you're doing it by numbers, and one's a fossil, it doesn't count towards your team. Anyways, can Calynn look at the paper and see if like that thing, like if they've written a note on top of it and impressed into the sheet under it, so like there's any other writing on this thing?
Yeah, go ahead and give me, let's see. If you have a suggestion, I'm just looking up the character sheet, so.
Perception of some kind? Perception?
Yeah, we can go with perception.
I think that's
also
all I've
give me
got.
a focus as well. Both of them.
Okie dokie. Bloop. Bloop.
While all this is going on, Ford is trying to look up this fossil in his book.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know anything about this fossil.
Does that mean, Tim, you're really looking it up in the book, or you want to make rolls for the book to see what you know?
I was just kind of hoping that Calynn would say it out loud because I said something. I'd sort of put it out in the universe.
All right, cool.
It's kind of what I was
So
going
that
for.
was in character Ford going, I am looking in my book for this. It's an ancient Pokemon. It's like a big shell thing with like little tentacles. It's like a little like, it's like a tentacruel but with more legs and in a shell. And it's old. It's ancient. It's a fossil. You know the process when a thing dies and then over millions of years the sediment turns into actual like rock as it's replaced with the creature. You know.
Ford regrets his decision and goes back to reading the book. It's like, and then turns to Lord Paul and says, "You said it can turn back into a Pokemon?"
Well, there are scientists who can do things with fossils, but
If they get some Pokemon DNA
yes, essentially.
out of the ember?
No, it's a fossil.
Oh, okay.
They just kept thinking about whether or not they could, and they never stopped to consider if they should.
Yes, you'll find that the scientists find a way.
I have no characters that I could make jokes on, so there you go. You missed out on one.
Well, I guess you didn't respect that power, and it's out now, Austin.
Faster.
The power's
Let's go
out.
Faster.
Damn it, how are we doing this? Calynn.
You guys turn around and Paul is laying shirtless down for some reason.
Breathing heavily.
Yeah.
Hey,
No
Austin.
reason at all.
Austin.
Huh?
Spoilers, those were Jurassic Park jokes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's like a dinosaur joke.
Listen, we'll talk about feminism and life and death situations when we get back. Let's continue.
Oh my god.
Calynn, as you look over this piece of paper, it looks like you can't tell like any other stuff that was written on it. It looks like this was jot down real quick. Maybe the person was listening as they were writing it down, but you can't tell like there's any indentions from previous notes taken on the same pad or anything like that.
All right, she'll just hand it back to Victor.
Can Paul do a quick check to see if he recognizes anyone's team from the WCS?
Like if it correlates or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a shit. Go ahead and give me shit.
I don't know where
Just give you
that
some
roll
shit.
is.
Do you give a shit at all?
Intuition, maybe, or Pokemon education?
Pokemon education will work. I guess we can encompass like fandom in that, like
Sure. It's a whole 9.
a 9. Nothing immediately pops
Nothing
out
comes
at
to
you.
Should I roll again, or maybe use the same roll to see if I feel like this is a strong... If I see a correlation, like why would someone have these specific 7 Pokemon? Like one of these is a legendary. There's too many psychics on this team. It doesn't make sense.
I think that's probably about what you get, like in character.
Yeah, okay. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, that's very curious. Hold on to it.
Yeah, I guess. Victor will put it in his pocket. Can he let the Zigzagoon out and just heal her up just real quick?
Yeah. She comes out. She looks around, comes up to you and like sniffs, and like you see, like she is just taking like a look around, and she like walks down here, and when she gets to about right here, she stops and just runs back to you.
You want a potion?
Zigzag.
He'll use a potion on her.
Is that plus 20?
Sure.
I think that.
Whatever you say, DM.
She. As you like, what does it look? What does your potions look like? What? How do you apply them?
I think like the show, it's just kind of like a spray, and then maybe he has like a little piece of gauze that he uses to kind of just mop up any bloods or anything.
Yeah,
Clean her up a little bit.
Yeah, she had like a little scratch under her eye, and you wipe it from her white fur, and she looks pretty happy now, and like she's ready to go. She's full hit points.
Is she trying to lead us somewhere?
Looks down at the Zigzagoon. Are you?
Looks up at you. Zig.
So cute.
You can give me an intuition.
Can't help but get that Shakira song stuck in my head whenever you say intuition. Here you go. 12.
Cause it don't lie.
With the 12, I'll say you noticed. Yeah, that was both of them were
Double
sixes.
crits.
You noticed that she got to like the edge here and didn't want to go any further, and that's why she ran back to you. Like that's what you get from like her face changed for like a split second while she was at the corner, and then happy again when she gets back to you.
Yeah.
Ford will wander over there. He's just gonna go over here and peek around the corner and see if he sees anything.
Yeah, when you peek around, you see another like right angle that goes down. Like this hedge just leads off this way. And then if you look down there, you see another right angle about 60 feet down.
Yeah, Ford's gonna go. I can't see any more of the map, but Ford will kind of creep down there a little bit.
All right, so basically, if you want to keep going, you're going to start to enter the maze, so we'll make maze rolls. But I'll say as you get to that next corner, you look down and you don't... Or give me a perception check first.
Oh, okay. There it is. It's a green 13.
Yeah, so you got some on that too. There's one in there. You look down and you do see like a couple more of those Galarian Zigzagoons. Zigzagoon. Like they shuffle into like the... All right, so you have two sets of like hedges as the tunnel you're looking down. One's to the left, one's to the right. The zigzagoons you see come from the left side to the right side, and like go underneath like the bushes, like burrow underneath and go inside.
Okay.
You also see one of those little candle-looking Pokemon that you saw before with the flame on the head. It also floats down and around a corner.
Is there any way I can actually see it on the map, or does it deviate from the map? What you're telling me?
It doesn't so I can reveal more of the map, but like it really here, I'll just reveal more of the map.
I mean, if I can't, I can.
No, yeah, you can. It's just like when you get into actually going into the maze, the mechanics change a little bit. You're not actually following a map. You're
okay, I see. No, that's fine.
But like that's essentially what you see as you look down. Now, if you want to like try to engage those Pokemon, we can do that. I'm just saying, like,
no, I'm gonna run back around the corner and kind of tell everybody that they need to follow. That there's.
I was about
activity.
to say,
yeah.
Paul might just go. Oh, I think your companion is going along. If we all like to.
Yeah, finally, I'm so bored, and Calynn will just get up and go.
Yep, we'll follow.
Yeah, I'll go back and collect the group.
I'll put a hand out for Mau Mau and go, "Come on, Mau Mau," and let him scamper down my shoulder.
Yeah, he does, and you guys see Pidgey take off from this statue. She was sitting on top of the Doublade statue, and she flutters off up into the air. He flutters off up into the air. Hang on a second. He. That way, if we need to sub it in, we got him. So as you guys catch back up with Ford, and he takes you back into the maze. Before we get into like maze mechanics, are you guys trying to get to these Pokemon, or make your way deeper into the maze to find what's going on?
If Calynn sees a Litwick, she's gonna try to tempt it over.
As you guys come back in, you don't see Pokemon. You only but Ford may have told you that there was one.
He didn't.
The whole goal was to rid this maze of Pokemon, correct? That was why we came in this maze. Why did we come in this maze?
Trying to find the missing Pokemon. Fuck.
All the Pokemon look at Paul.
My father, Duke Vambrace, his prized Farfetch'd is missing.
That's what it was.
We thought it was in the maze. We were trying to find it back here after the robbery last night.
Right.
There was the break-in
I
and
adore the idea
Ass bitch.
that I want Ford to be like, we're trying to clear the maze of all the Pokemon, right? And then Paul just goes, no. and then Victor goes, it's the mythic Pokemon, right? And he goes, nope. That's also incorrect. And then Calynn looks at him and doesn't try. And Paul goes, all right.
Here's the problem. Alex very much knows what's going on. Calynn very much does not give a shit what is going on.
Correct.
This is not Savannah, guys. Not gonna help you out.
This is why you played this character. Just to have time off
She definitely
from having to be the mom.
All right, so entering the maze.
Yeah.
And Ford will say, I saw a couple more of the little black and white ones, and then the candle.
The candle one. I'm going.
Do you see where they went?
Yeah, they went. So you see the right side and the left
Where
side?
did the candle one go? Just point.
Faster!
Faster! Come on, Ford!
He points down.
Ford!
Mau, can you go scare them out, please?
Yeah.
And then he'll send Mau, and Mau will, like, scamper along the top of the bushes, and then, like, dive down behind where they were, and then...
Well,
if they're in those bushes, scare them
hang
out.
on. Let's make some rolls.
Okay. That's my plan, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Mau jumps. He jumps and heads the way that Ford was pointing. As he does that, does anybody else do anything?
Waits for Ford to point out exactly where to go.
Ford's still pointing exactly where. At the ground.
Calynn will go that way, but giving Ford a very suspicious look.
I hope that there's intense eye contact so much so that you
So
walk
intense
into a
eye
bush,
contact. So, you know what?
that you
I'd
walk into a bush.
I'm going to roll for that, to walk into a bush, if Austin will let me.
You're going into the bush?
Nope, not on purpose.
Oh, wait. You don't have to roll to do...
Yeah.
You don't have to roll to walk into stuff.
A good roll would be
I'm trying to avoid stuff.
Oh.
Successful walking and eye contact. A bad roll would mean
I'm
walk
making
into a bush.
intense eye contact with Ford, trying to avoid walking into a bush.
Okay, give me a focus roll with a -3.
God damn it. It's so bad.
What color is that box around that number?
That would
Alex?
be red. And it is hang on, it is not just bad in that I crit failed. I also got 2 2s.
And you also didn't
That's
put
a
in a -3.
5 on a 3d6.
-3. That is 2 total.
You run into the hedge?
I hope you're happy. Ford.
get a little-
I hope you're
I
fucking
am.
happy.
You get a little
You get
scratch
a branch
on
in your
face.
eye.
Roll me an intimidate check with Mau.
You have to do that thing where you reset
happily.
and then make eye contact again, and then after you've corrected yourself.
Oh, it's not gone well.
We're the least intimidating bunch.
I have to hover as well, Kaycie.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a hover situation.
Uh,
A 6 out of 2d6 is average, I suppose.
yeah. You hear, "Bar! Zigzag!" Calynn, roll me a perception check as like your face scratches along this hedge and you get like, you feel a little bitty cut under your cheek. And as like you feel like this little bitty, trickle of blood go down your cheek, you look into the hedge where you were just cut and you see this little lit wick looking back at you and its flame on its head just not burning the hedge though.
You need a band-aid?
Calyn's turning to the hedge and to this Litwick and just being like, oh, come here, buddy, and trying to entice him out of the bush.
You know what to do.
Would you like a charm?
You want to be
Oh boy.
sweet? Let me just...
There's a lot going on with that roll.
There is a lot going. It's an emotionally divided roll.
1 crit success and 2 crit failures.
Yes.
I love it. Mixed success. You hear like its voice is very, very soft. And it takes like, it floats a little bit more towards you, but it doesn't come out of the bush. Everybody can give me a perception check. And I'll say Calynn with a, this time with a +3.
Oh, okay.
Calynn, that's without the +3, right? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how to add it.
Ford, you see Calynn walk into the hedge and scrape her face on it and then look at the hedge all cute and say, oh, come here. And then, but everybody else, you guys hear like, Fetched. Ah. Coming from a little bit deeper in the maze. But it's like, you can tell it's not like southern. It's not southern or western. It's like more east. Southeast.
Like an east. Okay, I realize now you're talking about direction, but for a second I thought you're like, it's not like far-fetched or like far-fetched. It's like,
yeah, the accent.
I'm far-fetched in here kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm fetching here. Hey!
You guys get me. I wish you got me better.
What's the matter, you?
So when
I think
when
Austin
Ford,
just told us we weren't very good friends.
I wish you guys.
I want a Brooklyn
Wish I loved
Farfetch'd,
you.
though. Can we have that?
Bro,
We have a Brooklyn
Ayo.
Meowth in the anime.
He's got a fucking Tim's on and a New York hat.
Hey!
Hey, I'm walking here. I'm battling here.
Go down to the bodega!
Why don't you guys fuck off? What? Farfetch'd? Excuse me?
Instead of a leak, he's just got a fucking 9? Like,
Yeah. It shoots garlic
holy
bulbs.
shit. It still shoots garlic. You're right. Because that's Italian.
Ford is going to look at Calynn and just be like, so weird. Because he sees her talking to the bush.
Calynn has blindness. Ford's gone to her. Ford doesn't exist in her life right now.
Which is most of the time.
If I'm not making direct eye contact with you, you don't exist to me. There's no object permanence at all.
A little panting chonkmander catches up to you.
Chunks, look, it's a Litwick. And like she'll she'll pick up Chunks. Be like,
Shove
Chunks, look.
Chonks' face into the sharp bush.
Charlie.
No, she's
Go.
just picking her up so she can see.
Chonks leans in. Like the Litwick looks at her. Gets a little closer. Chonks brings her tail up. You can make another charm roll with a plus whatever rank Chonkmander has. You can add that many number to your roll. It's going to be a 2.
8,000 is Chunks. Chunks.
You can add 8,000 to your roll.
8,007 it is.
Okay. Well, also the plus 2 for the rank.
8,009 it is.
The Litwick seems to like this fire, and it floats like closer to the flame, and like the voice still very, very soft. Man. They just seem to be talking.
I'm gonna let them talk for a minute and then be like, do you want to come with us?
Give me an intuition.
Okay. Feel the rain on your skin.
And then give me another charm roll.
Okie dokie.
The Litwick seems to look past you, and then back to you, and then to Chonks, and then just floats closer to you and like by your side, like just floating around.
I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with my hands. Look at this. It's a
They're
fire
holding a
Pokemon.
Chonk.
They're holding a Chonk.
Grab a Pokeball with one of them.
I think, yeah, Calynn will gently put down Chonks and then just like grab a Pokeball. But like she's not like fucking trying to like hit this thing. She's just offering up like, do you want to come with us? Like, big Pokeball.
The Litwick again looks past you, looks back to the Pokeball, and floats up to it. And
I'm going to hit the button.
Yeah, it accepts it. You don't even have to roll for it. It's in your Pokeball.
Oh my god. I think Victor's just like staring at you like wide-eyed, just like, how did you do that? What is
I
this
love fire
magic?
Pokemon so much.
Ford, did you see that?
Fascinating technique.
Yeah. I didn't realize it could be so easy.
And then Cal's like turning to you guys with like the Pokeball held like between her two hands. Like, did you guys see that? Did you see it's a Litwick? Did you see that?
Nicely done. Wow. That's awesome.
And she's immediately gonna let it out.
Back out.
Unorthodox, but fascinating.
Ford's gonna move down the maze.
Yes, I do believe I heard touche, so...
Calynn will move
all
with you
perhaps
guys,
move
but
along.
like she does not give a shit about what's going on with fucking Farfetch'd anymore. She's like so excited about Litwick and Chonks and like I'm sure Pidgey's around too, and like she's just in her own little like team world right now.
Okay, as you guys go deeper into the maze, who hasn't rolled yet? Do we remember from last time? The navigations? Probably not.
I think we all rolled on
Yeah,
navigations.
I feel like we all got a chance.
Yeah, we did.
Well,
I don't remember if Paul did one or not.
all right, well, you start.
Yeah, maybe not me. Yeah, maybe not Paul, but the three of us did.
All right, Paul, go
I didn't know
ahead.
if you were okay.
Go ahead on this one.
What do I roll?
D20.
Just a
Oh, no,
flat
everybody
D20.
rolls a D20. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
just-
that's what I was thinking too, Kaycie.
I rolled a D20. It's a D20.
Paul,
5.
you lead the way
Sorry.
this time.
Can't undo Giuseppe once I begin Giuseppe. There's no backing away. You said I lead the way, do what?
Yeah, you lead the
Do
way
what?
this time, and as you go straight, turn left, take another left. Oh shit! Dead end.
Ah. I was sure this was the way. Alright, turn around please, everyone. Go back.
It is the way if what you wanted to get to was this wall.
No.
point.
That's not the
Chonks
goal.
gets it. Well,
Can
fine.
Calynn,
So-
can we send up, like, if you told the Pidgey,
Oh yeah, Pidgey's been flying around this whole time and he has not told me one thing. I think he's mad that I pushed him off the egg and now I have the egg.
okay, if you showed Pidgey a picture in my book of what we were looking for, could Pidgey go find what we're looking for?
Calyn's gonna look at you and be like, Pidgey probably knows what a Pidgey, do you know what a Farfetch'd looks like?
Heard you.
Yeah, see? He knows what a Farfetch'd looks like.
Yeah, because everybody knows what a Farfetch'd.
Yeah, everybody
looks
does
like.
know what a Farfetch'd looks like.
You hear per cha do do da ratata. Pra.
Okay.
I look at Posey and I'm like, you too? Really? Really? And then I start looking up what a Farfetch'd looks like.
When Ford turns away to look it up, Calynn like holds out a fist to Posey, like fist bump.
She looks at you.
Come on,
Give me a charm roll
come on.
with disadvantage. I don't fucking know
What the
about it.
fuck? Why would you give me disadvantage?
No, you don't. There's no disadvantage. With a 5, Posey looks at your fists and Toto rolls her eyes, looks back towards whichever way they're going.
All right. Anyways, Pidgey, do you see a Farfetch'd?
Give me a, I guess a
Command?
perception for Pidgey.
Fine, be that way.
You can give me a command too. You want to?
No, it's fine.
And like you see him fly over, like again to your all southeast and start circling.
That away, and Calynn will head where Pidgey is.
Calynn, give me a D20 roll.
Okie dokie.
Hey Austin, check your DMs.
He's trying to slide into your DMs.
Oh, I done slid.
Chris.
Okay, cool. 14. Let me see here. As you all are running, you get to like a turn, Calynn, and as you turn around, you see just standing right in the path is another one of those silvery, liquidy things with the gold washer on its head and a little ball inside it, just flowing around there.
Great. Chunks, take care of this thing so we can continue.
Yeah, roll up whatever attack as you just come around the corner and give this command, and Chunks goes right off.
Ford realizes that everybody walked away while he was reading his book, so he runs to catch up.
That hits. Hang on, now it's still weak to fire?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah,
that's why I said, Chunks, take care of it.
What's it look like? One shot.
I think Calynn is moving forward, tells Chunks that, and Chunks just, like, releases the burst of flame. Calynn doesn't even slow down. It's just the ember hits before Calynn gets there and before Chunks gets there and just melts this thing out, and they just continue on their path, like, without breaking stride.
Nobody even knew that this thing, you killed it. Calynn, you and Chunks killed it.
Oh, no.
No, you don't.
Like it's not fainted. It is dead.
It's dead.
You mechanically didn't do enough to kill it. But now, hang on, Alex. If you want to kill it, I'll let you. But
no,
otherwise,
I don't want to kill it.
You said it dissipated into the. I thought you meant it.
Yeah, like it's made of liquid metal, so I imagine it just like it goes from form to like Secret Life of Alex Mack kind of.
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You got
a
it.
little puddle with a washer in the middle of it.
Uh-huh.
And a big X in the middle of the washer. Or no, swirls.
Swirls in the liquid.
And fucking Victor freaks out. Cut that part out, please. I don't want that part out of it. Fuck. Yeah. Go ahead and give 3 experience to Chomp.
Oh, okay.
That way we don't have to do it later.
Sure. Oh no. You are getting dangerously close to having a level up mid-game.
It's like 1 hit point now, ain't it? Oh, alright.
Nice.
You guys travel deeper in. Let me see what my notes say after you do that. Oh, yeah. And as you, you're using where Pidgey told you to go and kind of navigating the maze, you eventually get to where there's a opening in the maze that's wider than normal. Like if everything's normally like 5 feet wide, this one is like 20 feet wide, this opening. And you see it just ahead of you.
Ford looks at Posey and says, page 245, I know what one looks like now. And then just keeps walking. Doesn't know anything that just happened. Face was buried in book.
So you said we see the Farfetch'd in front of us?
No, you see an opening,
opening.
that looks different, and Pidgey is flying right above where you guys are now.
We found Big Maze.
Paul knows what this new entrance means, right?
Yeah, this is the center.
It's good. We're going the right way. We're nearing the center of the maze now.
Haha, we beat the maze! This time it didn't even take me 3 days.
Not quite. We're almost there.
We've almost beat the maze!
I love your spirit.
And
Did Pidgey find a Farfetch'd?
are you?
I'm asking Calynn. I'm asking Silent Calynn.
Pidgey found middle of maze. Pidgey found big maze.
We didn't ask Pidgey for the middle of the maze. We asked Pidgey for the Farfetch'd.
Well, listen. This is better than we were before, which was wall. Now we found middle maze. And Farfetch'd can't be far behind, probably.
Literally in its name. It literally says far.
Yeah, but that's more like, not likely, not like not close. There's like two different meanings.
I'm just saying, I don't know how you can say that it can't be far when it's called far. I feel like it absolutely can be far.
I mean, anything can be far if it travels away from us. I could be far. What is close?
I look at Pidgey. Pidgey, is it a near fetched? Is there a near fetched?
As you guys approach the opening, Pidgey's like, she starts to like spiral down towards you guys. As you get to the entrance, Pidgey, she says to Ford.
Okay, so we got to go in.
Pidgey.
Okay.
And as you guys get there,
We do it. I do it. I'm going. Goodbye.
Okay. I thought you were laughing.
We were laughing at Austin.
He. So, I'm gonna go in the entrance.
as you get there and you see, like, you guys get to the entrance and look in, right before you step in, Ford, you see, where is it at? There it is.
I don't know where are we on the map? Oh, there we are.
The middle.
I found us.
You see a statue of, in a Geoslash. It looks kind of like the sword that Paul used earlier, but like better and cool and like evolved. And you also see laying on like these stones that surround the statue are a man and a woman. One you recognize has green hair, and she tried to steal spoons when you first met Victor.
Ninja.
The other is some guy that Calynn met. I can't really remember his name. It's like Jeremy or Jeffrey or Jackson, something like that.
Jermaine.
They both look like they're holding their heads and starting to stand up. And standing in between them it looks kind of like the Farfetch'd you looked up in your book for it, except it's a little bit different, a different color. And the leak that it holds is way bigger than the one you saw in the book.
Am I close enough to throw a Pokeball at it?
You are.
I'm going to throw a Pokeball at it.
All right, roll.
I waste no time.
Roll a d20.
I forget how to do this. Let's see if this
Calyn's gonna turn to Paul and be like, hey, listen, not to like step on your act, but this would be a great place to do the cut the lady in half trick with the boxes. This would be like a great backdrop for that.
As you say that, a Pokeball flies past your face as Ford chucks it towards this Farfetch'd. And the Farfetch'd, it looks so cool when it does it, Ford. It looks over its shoulder, just out its peripherals, and sees the Pokeball coming, turns with its leak and smacks it back towards you.
Can I catch it? Can I catch it? Can I catch it? Can I catch it?
Yeah. How? How do you do that? Athletics? Yeah.
Sure. Oh, God.
That is the most creative way that you've stolen one from me.
Yeah, with an 11.
Just before...
It's coming straight to Ford's face.
Just before Calynn catches it, can my hone edge come out and slice it in half?
You need to roll in athletics better than an 11, and yeah.
I do, or the hone edge has to?
Is the hone edge doing it, or are you doing it?
The hone edge is doing it.
The hone edge wants to cut the Pokeball? All right.
I think so, because it was an affront to Touche.
Go ahead and roll it with the hone edge then.
Athletics. It's not good. No.
It swings and just misses, and then right after that, right before it hits Ford's face, you catch it, Calynn.
And immediately grab it and put it into my backpack in front of Ford.
Don't keep it throwing it. Come on.
Paul looks at Ford and then looks back at the Farfetch'd and goes, "Touche!
Fetched.
You've been causing quite a fuss this morning."
Looks back at
tell
you.
her touche. She didn't
It's
get a
pronounced touche.
point. You're a touche.
He looks back at you and points his leak at the two on the ground. Fetched. Far.
You did this?
Farfetch'd. He shakes his head.
Is it a nod?
No. It's a no.
He didn't do this. You found them like this.
Fetched.
Well, good work. We'll take it from here.
Far. He takes a couple of steps back.
Paul walks over to the two on the ground and with Hone Edge in his hand points it at one of them. I don't know either of them.
Yeah,
Careful.
A guy.
She's a ninja. Careful.
Yeah, the other one's just Greg.
Jet.
Do you know them?
My
Greg and a
name's
ninja.
Jet.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
Greg.
Who are you?
My name's Jet, man. Who are you?
I'm Lord Vambrace. These are my
hey.
grounds.
This is your ground?
Quiet. Who are you? And he points at the other one.
Ninja.
She starts to stand up. Just
No, you can answer while lying down.
give me an intimidation.
I wish that
bro.
was an option on my test.
There's a fucking sword involved. I better get advantage.
I don't know how to do advantage yet, Nate. I'm trying to.
All right, well, there's an 8.
I'll give you a +2.
That'll work. That's a 10.
She looks at you, still got a nasty look on her face, but just drops back on her butt and sits.
I think.
What are you doing? Oh, sorry. What are you doing on my family's maze?
I don't know.
On our grounds.
I didn't know this was a maze. I didn't know this. I don't know how I got here.
How did you not know? He gestures around.
We just woke up, man.
You didn't come here of your own.
I don't
Free
remember
will?
being here. He looks around. We were catching Pokémon.
Were you stealing them again, ninja?
She looks at you all and her eyes kind of go wide. And then she's like, this isn't going to be good.
Victor, seeing her, is absolutely just gonna hold spoons close to him and just glare at her.
As you
Where
hold...
were you catching these Pokemon?
Oh, right outside of Route 1, in the woods. Hey, what's up, Calynn?
Sup, Gregory?
It's not it. You know it.
Yeah. Well, all right. Do you happen to remember a tunnel thing, train thing?
Tunnel thing. Oh, the cave. We were going to see if we could find some rock Pokemon in there. Yeah, I do remember that. That is pretty much it.
All right, who's this loser with you?
This is Karai. She's not... Remember I told you, Calynn?
Oh, that's her.
Yeah, be cool.
Did it go well?
Well, we woke up here. You tell me.
Okay, but you see,
Yeah,
I can't
you
tell you
tell
from
me,
that because you
and
don't
he
remember
elbows you.
anything.
Oh.
So bad
She
would
drugged
be the
me?
way I'd think that. I don't know.
Did
if
you
don't
drug
remember,
me, Karai? No, you idiot.
Wait, is Gregory dating
Okay.
the ninja?
Yeah,
Are they
listen,
dating?
play
Ew.
cool. They've been on
Play
a date.
cool.
Be cool.
Who's this guy? You guys...
Oh, that's Ford.
Have we met? I
That's
don't remember,
Victor.
honestly.
Listen, it's fine. You're not memorable either.
Oh, shit.
Probably not.
And this guy
Either.
with the sword puts his
Oh,
hands up.
he's a new guy. He's a magician.
Oh.
He can do magic.
Hey,
He said
show me
he
something.
didn't Tell him to pull a pie dove out of a hat. That's what I said.
Pull a pie dove out of a hat if you're a magician.
Come on.
We'll disappear.
Paul is holding Hone Edge with one hand, and is just rubbing the bridge of his nose with the other. And he goes, it's
so is Kara. She's rubbing it.
There was a break-in in my state last night. And if you weren't involved, all the better. But you're still coming back with me. Will you come on your own, or will I have to force you?
No, yeah. I don't have
She's a ninja. She's a stealing ninja. She tried to steal from us once before. Of course she's involved.
Yeah, she's rotten. Don't trust her.
I don't.
She probably tried to steal your Farfetch'd.
I'll let him up, but like, I'm holding the sword on them, and if they start to look squirrely at all, I'm watching for them to do anything weird.
Jet starts to stand up, and he says, "Yeah, man, we'll do whatever you need. I don't know how we got here." And as the other one starts to stand up, she says, "Don't think I'll be going back with you."
Of course you will.
She's about to do ninja stuff.
And then
Paul tosses out another Pokeball, and this has Escavalier in it.
You can't catch people with a Pokeball. We tried it before. I tried it on Calynn.
All right, let's
it did not work.
Let's move everybody into position real quick. So, Calynn, I assume you were up here talking to Jet with Paul. You guys can move closer if you want. I just assume this is where everybody is.
Yeah, I'm hanging back a little bit.
I'm going to be one square behind
Paul
Calynn.
would have been about here, because he's trying to... maybe on this side. Yeah. So I'm not up against the back of the wall. Just because he's watching them both.
Everybody's got at least 2 Pokemon out now.
I've got 3 now.
You knew this was coming. Come on.
I know. I love it.
Possibly Touche. Does Touche count for me?
If we roll initiative, Touche will count on his own.
I'm going to need a Hone Edge and an Escavalier on the map. Por favor.
I want to dead. I'm absolutely going to look at Touche and tell him that I like his cereal and keep calling him Sam.
There's a literal toucan. Why are you doing this to Farfetch'd? What are you doing?
I haven't read that far in the book yet, and it's Touche Sam.
As like you guys start to get into the conversation about whether she's gonna go or not, you all hear a voice come from somewhere behind the hedges.
It's Pidgey. Oh.
It's a ghost.
No. Hang on. You all hear, the kids didn't know what they was doing. Just take your stone and you let them go.
I look at Touche and I'm like, is that you, Brooklyn Touche?
Farfetch'd.
Hey!
You 4 twerps saw that hypno. They didn't have no part in it. Let them go. You can catch more of me at CZDrop on Twitter or twitch.tv/CZDrop. You know, I stream D&DB every other Sunday at 11 American Eastern Time or 10 Canadian Central Time in the morning. That's where you can find me at. Tim.
Hi, I'm Tim. You can find me at Remo Beware on Twitter or, in a much better place, horsegirls.club, because I do a podcast called Horse Girls. You may have heard of it. It's pretty good. What about you, Kaycie?
Hi, I'm Kaycie. I'm some places on the internet. You should check out my link tree, which is linktr.ee/KCD Studios for finding me places. But most importantly, I write and draw a webcomic called B-Side You, and you can read that for free at bsideyoucomic.com. And if you read it and you like it, you can go to my Patreon, patreon.com/KCDstudios, and help me support making the comic. And otherwise, check out Animorphs Anonymous, which I do with Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex. I wanted to bring the energy that Tim brought here, so here we are. You can find me on Twitter at AlexandBirds and TikTok at AlexandBirds. Now, I have no videos. Congrats, you can still find me. Literally, just find me on all the things I do with these fine people. I'm on Dungeons and Draken Beams, Horse Girls with Tim and Jenna, and with Kaycie at Animorphs Anonymous, and then a few other side projects, some of them that are on hiatus right now, like Soup Salad Sandwich and Cat Mystic Crisis, a Superboy podcast. And those are most of the places you can find me. The others, you win a prize if you find me there.
I brought a ton of energy. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was the way you started. You turned to the camera, you're like, "Hi, my name is Tim."
Very Mr. Rogers.
You could start late, but at least you're starting. Okay, bye.